Colton, Zach, and Chris were seated in the back of Mr. Rence's van.
Why are you guys so quiet?
You haven't said a word since we got in.
Sorry, it's nothing. It's just that today marks the anniversary of our friend Isaac leaving our school to return to his home district.
Is he the Asian kid?
Yep, that's him.
I've known him since preschool.
I met him and Zach in elementary school.
I never got to meet him.
Yeah, you're his replacement.
Wait, so you guys weren't always a trio?
Nope, it started with just Zach and Isaac. I joined later, then Isaac left us. That's when you came along. Honestly, Zach and I spent middle school as a duo.
Technically, there are 4 of us. There's Colton, Zach, me, and my grass.
Your grass doesn't count, Chris. It's not a separate entity.
It's real in my eyes.
Will this guy ever stop talking about grass?
Who knows? We've learned to live with it.
Well, if you guys miss Isaac, I can take you to see him.
Wait, really? I thought you wanted to go to Burger King with us.
That can wait. I know he meant a lot to you guys. Do you still have his address?
I've never forgotten it. As long as he still lives there, we should be able to find him.
If not, we might end up in jail for breaking and entering. Anyway, what's the address?
It's 2027 Fart Street, Sacrifice.
Got it. Let's go find us an Isaac.
After a few wild minutes racing down the highway, Mr. Rence finally crashed the van into a small house.
Hello, is anyone home?
Who goes there?
We're looking for Isaac.
Hi,
Who dares summon me?
it's us, your friends, Colton and Zach, from elementary school.
The deep voice softened as a young Asian boy turned around from the kitchen table, eyeing the blue van that had just parked beside the counter.
Hey guys, is it really you?
Yep, it's us.
Colton confirmed as he, Zach, and Chris opened the back door, climbing out of the van and stepping into the kitchen.
How do I know it's really you guys? Prove it.
Remember that time we sat in your kitchen watching Thomas the Tank Engine videos?
Okay, it's really you, Zach. But how do I know Colton's really with you?
We met in a red tube slide because I farted.
That's true. And it's still hilarious. I'm so happy to see you guys again. It's been forever.
I know. What have you been up to?
Well, I've become a bit of an Asian stereotype. I'm a tech nerd now. I take apart computers for fun.
You've really embraced the nerd life.
And I love buying old tech and messing with it.
I'm gonna go check out this guy's lawn.
Hold it right there. Who are you?
Oh, that's Chris, your replacement.
You guys replace me?
What were we supposed to do? You left us to go back to your homeschool district. Are we not allowed to make new friends?
I'm irreplaceable because I'm Asian.
This guy loves racism.
And I'm all here for it.
You just can't resist offensive jokes, can you?
A little bit.
Well, I never left them, so I'm the better friend.
Oh, you've done it now. I was going to ignore you, but if you want to be like that, let's have a duel.
What kind of duel?
I'm sure you have some sort of unique ability. Let's fight using our unique skills and see who the better friend is. Wow, is this really necessary?
Has Mr. Rence been here the whole time?
Apparently, I completely forgot about him.
He's been awfully quiet.
Enough. Chris and I are going to have the ultimate showdown.
Where will we do this?
Right here, right now.
Well then, face my grass.
Suddenly, to everyone's astonishment, Chris waved his hands and a massive cloud of grass materialized around him. Chris sprinted toward Isaac, dispelling the grass, and in a flurry of swift movements began to cocoon Isaac in a binding net of grass. Mr. Rence, what the heck? Has he always been able to do that?
I guess this is what he meant when he said he's the one with the grass.
I had no idea grass powers were a thing.
Why is it so tight? It's just grass.
Do you give up?
Never! I've got this!
Everyone watched in awe as Isaac began to transform, shifting into an android.
I am Robo Isaac. Prepare to be eliminated.
Wait, what? Since when is Isaac a cyborg?
Well, a few years ago, I lost all my vision. To fix it, they gave me robot eyes. Then I broke a few more bones, and now I can switch between human and robot forms. Isn't that cool?
Cool and terrifying at the same time.
Enough talk. Chris must be destroyed.
In an instant, Isaac fired a laser from his right eye, aiming directly at Chris. Chris quickly conjured a ball of grass and hurled it at the laser. Upon impact, the grass melted, dropping sizzling remnants onto the kitchen floor.
That's not fair. This kid has lasers.
Isaac charged at Chris, crashing into him and enveloping Chris in a blue force field.
You have a force field too? I'm stuck.
That's right, you're trapped. Now you can be eliminated.
That's it. I'm transforming. I can't transform through this force field.
Exactly. The force field cancels out your superpowers.
Colton, Zach, help me.
We can't. We don't have superpowers. Those come in episode 7.
Is now really the time for a fourth wall break? Can someone short out the force field? Mr. Rence. Hey, Isaac. How does that force field hold up against liquids?
It's not waterproof, if that's what you're getting at. Mr. Rence, thanks.
Mr. Rence said, striding over to the van and popping open the trunk. He emerged with a bottle of Mountain Dew Baja Blast, marching toward the force field. Mr. Rence, I got you, Chris!
What are you doing, Mr. Rence? Mountain Dew!
With all his might, he hurled the bottle at the force field. An explosion echoed throughout Isaac's kitchen as the force field collapsed, spraying smoking Mountain Dew everywhere.
My force field!
I am free. Now it's time for Isaac to face my wrath.
Chris stood in the center of the kitchen, all eyes on him, as Chris swiftly morphed from a human into a towering bamboo creature.
Face my wrath.
Oh no!
In an instant, Chris tackled Isaac to the floor, pummeling him against the kitchen counter with relentless force.
It's time to clog you up with grass.
With determination, Chris fumbled over Isaac's robotic body until he discovered an opening in the circuitry. Once he found the exposed circuit, he began hurling grass into it.
What are you doing?
I'm just factoring in a factory reset.
I can't take it. There's too much grass in here. My circuits will be permanently damaged. Grass is filthy and bad for my electrical sockets.
Yes, shut down.
Robo Isaac, shutting down.
Isaac said slowly, his mechanical voice trailing off as his body went limp against the counter.
I did it.
That was intense.
Yeah, I didn't expect one of my childhood best friends to turn into a deranged cyborg.
Robo Isaac rebooting, what happened?
You got jealous over our new friend Chris and tried to eliminate him. But Isaac, I'm sorry to say, Chris took you down.
I guess I deserve that for not managing my emotions properly.
Isaac said, rising to his feet. With a swift motion, he transformed back into a human and faced the group.
I'm really sorry about all this. I understand if you don't want to be my friends anymore.
We want to be your friends. We just don't think we should have to choose between you and Chris. We should all be able to get along.
Yeah, I'd love to get to know you better. Mr. Rence, hey, how about we all grab some Burger King and have a chance to bond?
I'd like that.
Isaac replied, joining Colton, Zach, Chris, and Mr. Rence as they made their way to the van. Once inside, Mr. Rence turned the key in the ignition and sped out of Isaac's kitchen, back onto the open road.